Hi guys! I brought a piece of gear today, a new one. It's a hunter's fry pan and I want to try it out for the first time, and I'm going to cook up one of my favorite dishes. So, tag along! Welcome once again to Gothenburg, and we have passed New Year's. We're a bit in January, and it's just beneath sub-zero, but it's a high sky and the sun is visible every now and then. But as I said, I had a new gear and I thought I would do something slightly different, so we're gonna jump back in town. A couple of weeks, 3 weeks to be specific, and you will meet me 3 weeks ago, so let's go. This might be the first time I do an unboxing on my channel, but sometimes should be the first. I got myself a new toy, and let's see. There we have it. And large packet for a little small thing. And this is Jägarstekpanna, or hunter's frying pan in English. I guess there's another special name for it in English. I have no idea. But probably someone will tell me in the comments later on. And it's from carbon steel, and as you can see, it's a frying pan. You can fold the handle inside, and here it's hollow, so you can make yourself a stick and make this even longer. And now it's kind of greasy, and that's the kind of grease you should wash away, and then we have to season it in fire. So my next step will be to wash this up and put a small coating of ordinary kitchen oil on it, and then it's out in the woods and start a fire and season it for real. So let's jump there. And we're back today again through the magic of editing. So while I've been waiting for a good opportunity to get out, I have first of all made myself a little bag for my hunter's fry pan, because I envision it will be dirty, so I don't want to smother down my backpack. So inside we have this one, and my titanium plate fits right inside, and I made a little plastic cover from a very thin cutting board, since I discovered that this, where you fold the handle, it smashes the non-stick surface I prepared beforehand. So I'm going to do one more seasoning, see if I can cover up that spot. But as you can see, it looks pretty different from when I opened it. So I covered it all in oil and I put it in the oven, maximum temperature, until it started to smoke really much. Took it out, let it cool down a bit, wipe it off with a cloth of paper, and back in again, and I repeated that 4 times, I think. So hopefully this surface should be pretty non-stick by now. So high temperature oil, and you season your carbon steel frying pan with that. But enough of that. Now it's time to build a fire, so I can start first seasoning up this once more and start cooking some food. And today on the menu It's a dish I did before on the channel, but since it's a favorite of mine, I don't mind doing it again. I think it's perfect for this pan. It's potato pancakes with fried pork belly that's been lying in brine for some time, and it's national dish here in Sweden, more or less. And as I said, it's absolutely one of my favorites. So let's prepping firewood. Some oil. And have it smoke real good. And while this is going, I'm going to prepare the food. Well, let's get going. Today's food bag. Some butter. Some pork belly, an egg for the batter, grated potatoes, and the start of a pancake mix. Ooh, she's a lively one. And here I got flour, salt, dehydrated milk, so let's add some water. Start with just a little first. It's easier to get away all the lumps that way. And besides, as I said before, you can always add more water, but it's damn hard to get it out. And since this is Scandinavian pancakes, the batter is supposed to be a bit more runny than when you do thick pancakes. We're getting closer to it. Not quite there yet, but first let's add the egg to see what that does to the thickness of it. And this one is good, but it's kind of burglar proof. So we can get that everywhere. Now we're getting somewhere. So let's add the potatoes, and they look a bit boring since I grated them at home. If you have them fresh grated, they have a nicer color, but it's gonna change color in the pan anyway, so to save some weight and not carry a grater, I think this one is pretty much good enough. I think we are getting close to the target here. Yes. First up, I'm gonna fry some of the pork to get that fat rendered in the pan, and then I use that for the pancakes. I think this is almost to perfection. We have one more little detail. Since it's a Swedish dish, you probably guessed it, it's Lingonberries. If it's traditionally Swedish, we probably will, at one stage or the other, add some Lingonberries. And I do get some questions in the comments now and then about good substitutes for Lingonberries, and the closest thing I can find, I tried abroad, it's cranberries, but it's a bit too sweet. It lacks some of the tanginess you can find in Lingonberries, but ain't that absolutely marvelous. Let's dig in. Doesn't get much better than that. So, Swedish potato pancakes with pork belly, or as we say in Swedish, Raggmunk med fläsk. Bon appetit! Well, cheers! Some hot cowboy coffee to round up the meal. It's perfect. I'm pretty happy with the fry pan, hunter's fry pan as it's called in Sweden. The seasoning didn't turn out that good in the heat. Some of it started to burn and went back to zero again. But with some oil it still stayed non-stick, so I'm happy with that. But I guess I have to do the seasoning from scratch because now it's pretty uneven, and not that it's very important, but it's ugly. So I'll do it again, I'll do it better, I'll learn from my mistakes. So but the lunch, it was smashing, with or without perfect seasoning in the pan. And I leave the description, the recipe down below, so if you want to try this out, go ahead and do that. It's same batter you use for crepes or Scandinavian pancakes, and you add some grated potatoes just to it, and serve with pork belly. You could make do with bacon, but pork belly is much better. And if you can find lingonberries, it's perfect. As I said before, cranberries is the closest thing I tried abroad, but it kind of lacks tartness. And they're mostly sweet, and lingonberries isn't that sweet. In themselves they are almost bitter. But if you can't find it anywhere, I guess you have to head over to IKEA or something. They usually have lingonberries abroad, as far as I know. Well, it's nice to be out and about again. My sick leave is over, so to speak, and we have actually kind of nice weather now. It's below zero. We had a lot of snow, but it came some degrees on the positive side, and the rain came and it all went away almost. So it just a few remains now. But we're hovering right below 0 degrees centigrade. And today almost no wind, so what can I better get, really? And I hope this the opportunity for making more videos keeps coming, because I have pretty much ideas for at least 10 videos lying around. Some of them are going for more springtime, because the weather now doesn't really allow for those ideas, but later on. So there's more to come. And hopefully there will be some overnighters when the weather turns for the better. I haven't yet bothered to get myself really Arctic equipment, and if it's below 5 degrees sub-zero, it kind of gets too cold to sleep well, and that's not nice. So I stay for good weather. But as always, if you enjoyed this video, give me the thumbs up. You know, it helps me a lot. And I look forward to your comments. They always make my day. So keep them coming. I won't give you a theme today. Write whatever comes to mind, if it's just to say hi. And if you're not a subscriber, consider pressing the subscribe button so you can see when I'm out doing more shenanigans. And if you press the bell as well, you will surely get a notification too. But until the next time, I'll catch you in a video. Take care out there. Cheers.